asparagus fern is not actually a fern. It is closely kin to asparagus that we eat. All right, Asparagus densiflorus variety Sprengeri. Okay. This thing has, we typically just grow it for the foliage again, so it's very linear foliage. All right, that occurs. I believe it's probably alternate again, but it's so tightly compressed it looks whorled. Okay. And then you also, if you're really careful, you can kind of feel them. There's little spines that subtend each bud. Okay, and they'll a lot of times become, especially when they're grown outside and are able to mature, they'll become very much sort of painful if you get out there and you grab the hold of a piece of the leaf. Right now, they're so juvenile that they're not very sharp, or they don't hurt too bad. Okay.
Or these
Yeah.
ones? These ones?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, you can see them. Okay. All right. You'll notice that you can kind of tell that they are kin to the asparagus that we eat. All right. So those are the new leaves that are beginning to form. Okay. So obviously the new leaves. Once you go in there and you cut it, don't eat this though. Probably doesn't taste all that great. And I don't know, it might even be poison or something crazy like that. There are always this sort of two different colors in here. The older growth is a darker green. The more juvenile new growth is a much lighter color green than that. Okay. And typically asparagus fern, we see it. Obviously, this one's in a hanging basket, but we see it planted outside. Ours is all dead from the winter. It comes back each year for us, so it is reliable. Not an evergreen perennial here, but further south would be an evergreen perennial. But typically we see this growing to maybe a foot to 2 foot tall, and then beginning to sort of spread over and become more fountain-like. Okay.
How does it spread?
I believe again that it's rhizomes, but we don't see it. It doesn't seem like we see it spread all that often, but I believe again it's rhizomes. The other thing is it makes a red berry typically, but that's not what you grow it for. You grow it for the foliage. Okay.